Welcome to One Word a Day. I'm Sophie, your pilot into the universe of Chinese. Today's plant-based character is 知, branch. Okay, we have seen this symbol a lot, right? Because we're talking about plants, so especially plants that's tree that have some harder, stiffer parts of their structure instead of like a grass, which are supple, like move away without a spine, so to speak, right? So this tree structure is canopy of the tree, root of the tree, connected by the trunk of the tree. So that's how Chinese visualize trees. And as I pointed out in the root character, that Chinese is very root conscious, shown on this tree depiction. We not only depict the tree above the ground portion that's visible to us of the trunk, the leaves, that's normally how people describe a tree, right? But Chinese really see the full tree, including the underground and actually bigger part of the tree. So the root of the tree is a big piece of it. Then we know we're talking about a tree, right? And then the right side is three-finger hand symbol, and specifically your right hand. When Chinese use the hand symbol in making other concepts, normally it's the right hand shown in there. So I guess majority of Chinese are right-handed. So language creator is right hand in there. And then this thing, almost like a twig, right? Held in a hand. And I would imagine that as part of ancient practice to take a branch to, because how people back then would cook, they have to gather some twigs and branches to as their fuel, right? They don't have gas stoves, so this twig and the branch picking then become part of the scene, everyday scene. So the character was created to have the three-finger hand symbol next to this branch looking thing or twig looking thing. And I would imagine your job there is what you're doing there is to take off the branches, so that to prepare for cooking. Chinese call that 柴火. So the twigs for the purpose of making fire for cooking. So this 知, pronounced as 知, paired with what symbol, make it even more obvious that this branches that we use for cooking or twigs we use for cooking came from this tree. And now we're talking about that thing we use for cooking back as part of the tree. So then it will be easy for people, everyday people, see this icon, realize, oh, this is the burner material we're talking about coming from the tree. And it's now we're talking about as a structure, as part of the tree, so that it can easily be deduced as this is a branch we're talking about. And I mean, in English, we're talking about branch, but branch have different sizes, right? A bigger branch, little branch. So it's a branch, that fractional structure that we're talking about. But in language, we don't really have branch and then sub branch kind of thing, right? So in English and Chinese, if you know, let me know. Okay, so 枝 is simply branch. We don't really know which part of the branch or which structure is it connected to the trunk or is connected to the branch. Is it a branch? Anyways, 一枝独秀 is Chinese way to say when everybody else doesn't have it, this one branch, all of a sudden, 秀 means 秀 actually means stand out of like outstanding. But it came from a plant symbol as well. Gee, I forget because there are plants. Okay. Now I get it. So this 秀 we talked about in episodes, many episodes ago. In today's word, it means outstanding, excellent, 优秀, okay? It's mostly complimentary to a person, but it came from the crop symbol, that the top is a crop. You see this structure is kind of similar looking to this. So the top is a crop that's ready to be harvested. And then the bottom is somebody is actually carrying the crop on the back. So I would imagine for agrarian society, when you plant your farm, right? From the beginning of the season, you farm out, and the expectation, the excellence, or the success in that agrarian society would regard the crop when the plant you have been catering to for a whole year, or however season of your farming season is, that at the end it produce crop and that you can carry away and either consume yourself or your family, or sell it, or be taxed by the government. So it serves an economic purpose there. And that will be considered as excellence. So 一枝独秀 almost means like everything else was wiped out, and then this single branch of things that actually produce, economically significant excellence there. So 独秀 means by itself. And 独 we talk about is too, like a type of dog that cannot coexist with other dogs. So, one of them have to die, something like that. And only one survivor. So that's why it's alone. So one branch alone reached the ripening stage, harvestable stage. Okay, 旁枝末节 talks about branch as part of the tree. It's not the main trunk of the tree. So when we view things like we want to get to the gist of it or the main point of it, we're talking about the main structure of it, which is the trunk of things. The branches on the side are all regarded as 旁枝末节, as digressions or unnecessary details. You don't need to go into such detail. So that's what Chinese say 旁枝末节. 旁 means on the side. 末节 means on the very tip of the 节 is imagine a bamboo, a link, one segment, one segment. That's 节. And 旁枝末节 simply means the very tip end or side, side story, side notes. Don't give me that. I just want the main thing. So that's 旁枝末节. There you go. And you can view this as an illustration of 一枝独秀. It's just one branch and it's glorious. That's it. Thank you for your time. See you another time.